Hey everyone. This is the second time I'm recording this. Oh my god, you won't believe. I recorded like a 30-minute video and ran out of space on my phone and it didn't record it. So literally I'm starting over again. I was gonna just quit and say, you know what, I'll do it tomorrow, but I'm gonna be a trooper and I'm gonna do it again, second time, and it's gonna go through. I'm gonna try and make it a little less than 30 minutes. So I kind of rambled on in the last one a bit, so maybe I'll just kind of stick to what I need to say right now. So, Lionsgate portal. We are entering this time. August 8th to roughly the 12th. So about 4 to 5 days is this cosmic gateway that's kind of opening up for us. Okay, this vortex of energy coming from Sirius. So there's 3 points that we need to kind of keep in mind here. So we're looking at the star Sirius, and they have their own sun as well, and it's actually much bigger and brighter than ours. So to us from here, the star Sirius appears as the brightest star in the sky and is blue in color to us. So that, along with the Orion's Belt constellation and the pyramids of Giza and the Sphinx. So these 3 points, what happens is that during this time of August 8th to the 12th, roughly, from our point of view, from Earth's perspective, okay, the star Sirius and our sky is the brightest, and we see it kind of rise from our perspective and kind of align with the Orion's Belt and with the pyramids of Giza and the Sphinx. Why is this relevant? So Sirius, first of all, I'll talk about really quickly, why is Sirius even relevant to us? Why is that something to even talk about? So Sirius has been connected to us since ancient times, from Atlantis times even, or even before that. So the beings from Sirius are very connected to us. They are one of the races responsible for our DNA makeup. So remember that, I'm not going to get into the whole discussion about evolution here, but I personally, logic dictates to me that, we did not evolve from monkeys, otherwise we would have beings that were kind of midway evolution right now between ape and human. I mean, we don't, and it just doesn't make sense in any way. Our DNA is made up of many different beings, different alien races. That's who we are. We were literally created, we were created. And that, you can find this information online. I will make another video about this. I won't get into this right now, but the beings of Sirius are very connected to us in that sense. You can even look at them almost as our guardians, okay? They kind of watch over us like our parents. Imagine, a guardian or a parent watching over their little children. Well, they kind of see us as their little children right now, okay, evolving. They're of a much higher dimension than us, okay? So keep in mind that the beings from Sirius, they will be more kind of connected to us during this time as well. So if you meditate and actually try and talk to them in your mind, you can connect to them a lot easier during this time. So I know that August 8th is not, we're not in August 8th yet, but please realize that the energies, are leading up to that. We're going to feel them. We've been feeling them since June until now, so they're very strong right now. If you meditate right now, you'll, you don't have to meditate directly to the beings from Sirius, but even if you just meditate on anything, even like your soul purpose, if you want to find out what's my soul purpose, this is a really good time actually to meditate on that. A lot of light workers are going to get a lot of downloads right now on their purpose in life, on who they are, where they come from, their soul, galactic family, things like that. So this is a really, really good time to go within. This is a really good time to go within and meditate right now. Rest, sleep, listen to your body, please, because you're getting also a lot of DNA activations. So keep in mind that a lot of intense light codes, light waves are coming in from the great central sun right now. They're coming in from the galactic center, okay, which is like the highest energy point in our solar system. It's really important to know what's going on right now in, not just on Earth, politics, things like that, but what's going on around us. The ancient civilizations, like in ancient Egypt or the Mayans, they were very, very into this, these beliefs about and knowledge about astrology, about what's going on around us, because we're very connected to the planets around us too. Even those of you who may not believe in astrology, things like that, we actually are. So within our very DNA, within our actual DNA, within the makeup of our DNA, within our chakras, we're actually connected. Each chakra is connected to different planets, like Venus, Jupiter, things like that. So during certain times, even based on our birth chart of when we actually incarnated onto Earth, that has a lot to do with who we are now and our personality and things like that. Our destiny, things like that. So right now is a really intense time. If your body is asking you to rest, if you're very tired, if you're dehydrated, your body will need more water during this time to process the light codes that are coming in. It's going to activate your DNA, so you will need to rest. You will need to rest a lot more than usual. Okay, so, I mean, don't take it like we have a tendency to be hard on ourselves and say, I don't want to nap, I don't want to rest, but you need to. If your body's asking you for it, listen and rest, because you need that. Eat whatever it is that your body's asking you for as well. So please listen to your body, because it does require that during this time. You may not see it with your two physical eyes, but there's a lot more going on a molecular and a DNA level right now, on a quantum level. A lot more. If we could only see the spectrum of light and what's going on around us right now, we would be amazed. So definitely something that we need to keep in mind right now about that. Okay, so let me see here. So right now, there's a lot of Leo energy going on, and this Leo energy, this fire energy, is really great, specifically for this energy coming in through Sirius, actually, to Earth. It's a great energy for anchoring these light codes that are coming in. Okay. Leo fire energy is, usually kind of associated with destruction, like destructive energy, because it's fire. It's kind of fiery and passionate and strong and all of that, but it's actually more of like a time of rebirth right now. It's like transmutation. Imagine a phoenix rising from the ashes. That's really more what's going on right now. So once this whole period is over, okay, you're going to be birthed as a new person. You're going to rise as a new person. That's what's happening right now. So if you feel the need of like releasing emotions, kind of going back into certain things that still trigger you and processing those emotions, please do so, because your body needs that in order to kind of ascend. This is a really good ascension time, right, that we're on right now. The energies right now are associated with the heart, with abundance, with fertility as well. And it's just the awakening codes coming in right now are just very intense. So I really encourage you to even put binaural beats while you're asleep. This is something I really recommend. Go on YouTube, type in binaural beats for sleep, healing, for sleep, things like that. There will be different frequencies, and based on what you feel drawn to, please put that on while you're asleep, because your body while you're asleep is going to really activate and heal on a whole other level. I think we underestimate, what goes on while we're sleeping. So it's going to help you a lot with this right now, specifically during this time. I really encourage you to do that. Let's see here. A lot of divine wisdom coming in during this time from Sirius. So Sirius is considered like the spiritual sun, okay? The spiritual sun. So the information coming through is like divine wisdom right now. It's really important. Even keep a diary by you, maybe, or in your phone, put some notes or something like that. Of downloads you might be getting. You might be getting a lot of high-pitched ringing in your ear. I've been getting like crazy at random times of the day, and they'll almost knock me out of balance. Like literally, I'll be standing talking, and I'll just have to stop because my left ear just starts to like vibrate just a very high frequency, and I have to completely even stop talking and close my eyes even to process it for some time. You might get images, you might get downloads of information, so you can write that down, maybe note that down. It's really cool. Sirius has played a really important role in our evolution as humanity. Okay, so I want to do a different video one day on Sirius. Soon I'll be doing that. I'll be doing one on Sirius, on Pleiades. I know the most about those two, and I actually want to do one about Mintaka, which is not one that's very well known out there, even in the spiritual community. It's actually one I'm very connected to. Many past lives on Mintaka personally. This is something I got in a download some time ago, because I had a very strong remembrance of being a mermaid, actually, as crazy as that sounds, as well as being an elven being, like an elf, a human-sized elf. But the mermaid one was very strong for me. So I realized that's where it came from. Initially, when I was researching, I thought it was from Sirius. Because on Sirius, there's Sirius A and Sirius B. There's actually two, and one of them is a watery planet where the dolphins originated from, and whales and mermaids and things. But a lot of people forgot about Mintaka, which is actually in Orion, which, a lot of Star Season light workers are like, oh my god, Orion, because everyone thinks that reptilians come from there, and yes, there are, but there's also other planets actually that are very benevolent, and they're not reptilian. There's all kinds of beings in this universe. One of those is Mintaka. Unfortunately, Mintaka no longer exists. It's one that used to exist, but it kind of, got blown up and things like that. So it no longer exists. But anyways, you'll get a lot of downloads during this time. So definitely, about who you are as a person. I'm going to make some videos on starseeds, how to figure out where you're from, different things you can try, different ways to figure that out, to figure out what your mission is. So I have a lot of information here that I'm going to get out onto YouTube and out there onto social media, because I really am excited to share this information. It's my passion. I mean, it's midnight, almost midnight on Sunday, and I have to work tomorrow, but here I am doing this because I can't sleep, because I have so much information I want to get out. It's my mission, it's my purpose, and I'm very driven. My soul's very driven. So this is what I'm doing right now, and it's very exciting to me. I love it. I really love it. So please leave comments too about this, to share these videos to help me get my information out there. It's really hard. There's a lot of stuff out there right now. So if this resonates with you in any way, please do share it. Subscribe, like my videos, leave comments, let me know what I can, any other topics you'd like me to cover. I'm totally open to all of that kind of stuff. I would love it. So please do so. Let me just make sure I'm 12 minutes. I'm going to do another 5 minutes or so, okay? And then end this. So there's just a lot of increased cosmic energy flowing right now between the physical and spiritual realms as well, through this gateway that's opening up. So basically, just keep that in mind. Just based on your day-to-day, how you're feeling and things like that, take the time to just kind of be silent at times and kind of take in the information you're getting. Be aware. It's all about being aware. Be aware of what's going on. In the 3D, you're so stuck in the matrix, and I talk about the matrix sometimes, and it's funny, but it's the truth. I mean, I was stuck in it for some time, and you get very blinded to what else is actually going on. So allow yourself to step out of that for a bit, out of the chaos and the control and the mind control and all of that that's going on there, and the manipulation and the lies, and just kind of step out and see what's really going on. There's a lot of information out there, so I just want to share that with you too. Look up Sirius online, see how it feels for you, how the information resonates for you. You might even figure out that way where you come from. It's really cool. So, just understand right now that Sirius energy will be very much intensified for us. And just that this is a vortex of energy that's opening up, okay? Coming through to the pyramids. And why are the pyramids important? Really quickly, I'll tell you. The pyramids were created, so when you have a vortex of energy, this is the shape. It's a pyramid, right? That's what creates this ability for the information to come through. And this is actually the original reason that the Sphinx and the pyramids of Giza were created. This is the original reason that the beings who created them, okay? They anchor a lot of energy that is coming through from, the cosmos, and they anchor that energy into the Earth's grid. Okay, it's actually really cool. So imagine that this is the Earth, and you know the pyramids are here somewhere, and they literally like lightning. Imagine if you can some kind of rod of energy that it's kind of bringing through, and then through these kind of networks, it's kind of distributing it through the Earth. That's what's going on. And really cool thing, you can actually create your own pyramid in your house, in your room, using copper rods, which you can maybe go to a hardware store and get, or order online. They sell them. You can create your own actual pyramid using copper rods, and you can meditate in them. It's really cool, and it will have the same effect. So that's another great thing you can try during this time if you wanted to. And another cool thing I wanted to say is, it's funny because, the end of the world, for example, was supposed to be in 2012. And the reason the world thought, based on the Mayan calendar, is that, it ended. So they thought it was going to be the end of the world. But it's funny how misinformation goes around, because what actually happened was, it was just, they predicted the end of the era. And you can watch my video on the Age of Aquarius. I talk about this, but basically, the Age of Pisces has ended, and we're moving into the Age of Aquarius. It's about a 2,500-year cycle, and that's what the Mayans predicted. That's what the calendar was based on, and it ended because that era ended. It wasn't the end of the world. It was just the end of that era. So we're starting a new one now, and it's kind of cool to know that. So, and media really gives out a lot of crazy fake information sometimes. It's good to know what's going on. Do your research, spend some time, and dig deeper. It's really good to do that for your own self, to be aware. So yeah, I'm going to end this video because it's already on about 17 minutes. I'm sending you guys a lot of amazing energy. I hope I covered everything here. I guess I did. Oh yeah, one more thing. This time is also considered a planetary new year. I don't know if I said that earlier. The Mayans, the ancient Egyptians, revered this time as a planetary galactic new year. So it's a very important time, basically, is what I'm getting at, okay? So just spend the time, take the time to rest, to meditate, to take in and process those downloads and those, light codes that you're getting in. It's exciting, and don't overthink it. Just feel it here and let it kind of come through as whatever information it is it needs to come through as to you. Don't dismiss it. Understand it is relevant, and it's important to you specifically. So the universe is gifting you right now with this extra information about your purpose, about your life, your mission, who you are, and where you come from. I mean, take it in and really take advantage of that during this time. Sending you all the best of energy right now, love and light. I will be making a video in the next few days, just about the general energies, and I want to talk a little bit more about different things like star seeds, how to figure out where you come from as a star seed. Not the usual stuff that you find out there on YouTube. I try to kind of bring my own information in, not regurgitate what's out there. So, I will talk about the Pleiadians and the Sirians, of course, because they're very important. I'll talk about also my own personal experiences of things that I have discovered on my own. So, yeah, definitely I'm going to be talking about that stuff very soon. So take care, and please like and subscribe this video and share it to help me get my information out there. Love and light, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.